Is it time for recess yet? I'm so glad you found time to join us here on the Child Care Director's Chair, where Erica Sacoccio shares her best practices that she's refined through her passion of directing childcare centers over the last 23 years. From parenting interaction, systems to save you time, money, and stress, to profitability. She shares it all from the Child Care Director's Chair.
Hello and welcome to the Child Care Director's Chair. I am Erica Sacoccio, the host, and I am so excited that you are here today. This week is all about before and after school programs and the importance that they play in our communities, and for those who might be interested in starting their own after-school program or adding an after-school program to an existing program that you currently operate. And for most of us, we are very passionate about making a positive impact in our communities. If you're interested in establishing a before and after school program that caters to the needs of children and their families, it's very important you understand and identify the crucial steps towards creating a successful initiative. In today's podcast, we'll guide you through the process of recognizing the demand for before and after school program in your community, also setting clear goals and objectives, and lastly, conducting effective research to ensure your program's success. So let's begin. It's essential to understand the importance of recognizing the need for a before and after school program in your community. As many communities, families face the challenge of finding safe and enriching activities for their children outside of the school hours. Some programs have a plethora of before and after school programs and others do not. So it's really important that you understand and see what is already operational. By establishing a program that meets these needs, you can provide valuable service to a community while fostering the growth and development of its young members. Setting the clear goals and objectives for your program is a crucial part to make sure your program is effective. Begin by defining the purpose of your program. What is the purpose? Is it to offer academic support? Perhaps you want to run a program that promotes physical activity, or even a program that provides a creative outlet for children, which is among my favorite. I love dance programs and music programs and art and fun things with computers. You know, it's funny because a lot of people will really fight that and say, oh, children always want to be on social media or on their computers or on their phones. Of course they do, because it's interesting to them. So really understanding what's interesting about that and building that as part of your program. But once you have determined the primary focus, establish specific objectives that will align with your purpose. For example, if your goal is to offer academic support, your objective might be to provide homework assistance and tutoring services, and collaborate with your school and the children's teachers to see what individual goals that they have for the children and how you can support that as their after-school program. Conducting thorough research is a key to understanding those specific needs in the community. Start by reaching out to the local schools, particularly start with the school principals, because some schools have before and after school programs right within their schools. But sometimes they are very specific. They might be a STEM program, or they might be for academic extension. So see what they are offering, and instead of competing with your local school, see what you could do that could be complementary to the educational institutions in your area. The other people that I would say I would connect with are your local preschools that do not have a before and after school program, because each June they have classrooms full of children graduating outside of their program. And so it makes sense to have great connections there. If you're running a youth program, you may want to have great connections with local after-school programs that maybe only service children to the ages of 10 or 12 years old, if your primary focus is children who are 14 to 16. So making these connections and collaborations within the community really do help you ensure the success of your program. Parents can also provide valuable insights to the challenges that they are faced with their children. And additionally, consider conducting surveys among parents to gather information about their preferences and requirements for the before and after school program. And this will really allow you to tailor your program to meet the expectations effectively. So when you're developing your program, you really want to get a lot of feedback from the students as what they're interested in, how they would like it implemented. Then you would do the same, building those collaborations with other educational facilities and programs around you, and then what the parents' expectations are for your program. See, by engaging with the schools and the parents, it's just so critical to ensure the success. Collaborate with schools to understand their existence and their existing resources that they have. You may be able to collaborate and share some of those resources, especially now where budgets are tight. This will also help you identify any gaps that your program can fill. So I would say for today's daily tip, I really would want you to focus on establishing those strong partnerships with the parents. Organize community meetings or focus groups to really gather as much feedback as you can, and then involve them in the decision-making progress and process all along the way. By actively involving the community, you can ensure that your program truly addresses these needs. And so with that, I want you to remember your dedication, your commitment to improving the lives of children and families will be the driving force behind the success of your program. So I hope that has sparked some seeds for you, and we hope that you will tune in tomorrow for our next tip on how to run a successful before and after school program.
Well, all the cute little kiddos have been picked up and it's time to go home. And that'll do it for another episode of the Child Care Director's Chair. Please leave a review so Erica knows the information is helping you to manage and improve your childcare centers. Remember to subscribe to get the latest episode from Erica's Child Care Director's Chair.